Hello, hello. Hello and welcome to Scalect Civil War, where we last left our hooligans, rebels, leaders. Well, I'm checking something. Alright, where we last left their heroes, they convinced and convinced perfectly the necromancer of this land to seize his doings in exchange for the possibility of his land being given back to them. You guys were able to take a diplomatic route rather than a violent one. Upon that, after staying for a little while, learning some information, gathering books and things, you set forth towards Bessaland to talk to the nobles there about your deeds that you have accomplished. And I think you guys were just resting on your first watch. Oh, actually, you guys are still like out here searching for a couple more
This was
things.
after the yogurt.
Yeah.
The ogre
So
thing.
You guys are still
after we got
searching for a little bit.
That already happened.
real quick,
I thought there was another
after
thing.
we got smited by the weather module, we came back to a band of lizard folk trying to eat us. I scared them away. And then during the first watch of the night, we saw somebody saw bodies floating down the stream because it was heavy rain, and then ogres showed up, and then we deleted them.
Yep.
And that was it. That was the first watch.
Yeah. And second watch, I think Ulla was gonna watch this time.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty. Can you roll me a perception check? And I think Asa has advantage for theirs.
Is this one of the times I can change my ability modifier?
Hmm? Oh, perception is always, generally wisdom.
Okay.
I mean, I guess someone could argue Constitution, but I don't know. It's actually really good anyways.
Yay.
Well, if there's any threats, you'll hear them. Or see them. Ooh. Oh my.
95 and 34.
Nothing disturbs you during this watch. You hear the sounds of hissing snakes and the sounds of fauna just going about their time in the night. A lot of nocturnal creatures and swamps, actually.
So nothing happens?
Nothing so far. Seems
Okay.
safe. Alright. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're on your walk?
Not really, unless someone wants to roleplay. But
You can read.
would that deteriorate my whole concept of being on watch?
Not exactly. Somebody can be receptive and still read a book.
Okay, I guess I'll read my book of language Elvish.
Depends on the person, so. I know some people. I know a person who can zone out the entire world while reading a book.
I guess I can read one of my books.
Yeah, you have language books, so you could start like. But
let's
also,
start
Asta's
the
also
Elvish
paying
book.
attention too. So.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's go with the Elvish Book of Languages.
All right.
I'll start learning them.
Sounds good. Do a little bit of light reading on your watch, glancing around every once in a while, making sure that every time you hear little bits of sounds of creatures making their roundabouts. And nothing seems to disturb your camp, at least this time. Alright, whom is next?
Me.
No. I said
Oh,
me.
wait, how many watches?
2. This is the third one.
Next is 3. So however
Oh,
was...
well, Alencia will still be up by this time.
Oh yeah. You get
Byron, too.
Byron and Alencia would be up at this point. They can still do light stuff. Well, I mean, you don't really need to, but light reading or cuddling would be funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes to both of those.
Snuggle party.
Nothing happened while I was trancing, right? You weren't just being polite and letting me have some sleep?
I mean, you looked like she had it covered. She didn't say anything. I think she got some light reading done.
I mean, you could probably hear them sort of like practicing the language as well as they're reading. Because it's not just like, you still gotta practice and stuff and understand.
What was she reading?
I was reading Elvish.
Well, I'm asking Byron.
I mean, I couldn't understand a word of what she was saying. So
Bits
probably something in a language I don't understand.
Actually, you understand Sylvan, so you could understand little bits and pieces. It's similar, but not like exactly the same. So you probably suspect it was an Elvinish language.
Did it sound like Elvish, like Ho Francois?
Yes, something like that.
Coffee.
Right. Well, I'll go ask her if she wants to practice sometime. I tend to be a good learner, and I guess a good teacher as well.
It does lessen the time if someone also teaches you. So. Alright, Itshi.
But
EP, you're awake.
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning.
1 second.
I see all.
Byron opens the third
Oh.
eye.
I'm awake. Oh God.
We're just getting distracted by clackers here. Ooh. 52 and 32.
Okay. More sounds of fauna rounding around. See a lot of snakes, among other things, just going about their time. Peaceful, a little noisy though. And comparatively to the nice clean waters where you're from, as well as the nice cranberry bogs that are nearby, this is disgusting.
Heavily. But some ways useful.
You're charming. What are the snacks? Okay.
I need you to send a message. Yeah, just the thing I sent you in DMs yesterday.
Oh. Snake walks up to you.
Hiss, 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 blah blah, hiss.
Is a snake wise enough to break out of it?
Using using a messenger of sorts. Oh my god, this lasts for 24 hours? Jesus.
I don't know. That's typically how I think we send messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending snakes to sort of... Yeah. A snake will go off and find said person you're sending a message to. I mean, it's a lot easier to spot a bird in the sky than it is to spot a snake slithering around. Especially in these lands.
And then the last thing I wanted to do was just give a big old think on the bars of Adamanthral.
Just a thonk.
And, you know, Itchi is trying to figure out how to feasibly do it. Like, she has the metal, but she needs to physically figure it out in her head how to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Which, if I remember correctly, you're still fine with me borrowing the headband of intelligence, right, Nooya?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the rest of this night, yes.
It's just for her watch, really. So you said history?
Yeah.
Don't think there's anything giving me advantage on that. I don't think any of my runes do that. Insight, nope. Nope, just straight history.
Alright. As you inspect back when Urian was alive, you remembered your father fought and also, well, sort of led some of the armies, being a noble himself, giving them positions. So you will have to go to your estate again, find your father's armor and try and well, reverse engineer it type of thing to understand how to recreate this type of metal.
I didn't find his armor when I originally
you could
moved here.
also, you'd need a forge. You think if you get a forge and melt it down, you could probably find the percentages if you separate the metals correctly. You think you can do it. You believe you could actually do it. Just, it'll require an actual forge with really hot fire. So either elemental flame or etheric flame, which is possible.
Alright, here's this back. Thank you, Alencia.
You're very welcome. She's gonna sort of put it back on, attune to it, and then just nuzzle into Biran and say, I didn't bring anything to read. Do you have anything to read?
I do have something. I've only given it a little look myself, but he'll pull out the the Myriad Tome.
She adjusts her glasses and just opens it up in front of both of them until, and it's just kind of mostly silent and sometimes humming.
Make me a
But that's how the rest of the watch goes for her.
investigation roll.
Okay.
Right.
Why do I no longer hear funny clacking sounds of dice?
As you're reading through the book, you learn about how the Myriad Kingdom was one of the biggest trading city of magic and knowledge of magic. Not showing off all their secrets, but a lot of them were shared. Because what's the point of keeping knowledge if not to share it and allow others to thrive? Though, because they did keep secrets, they did gather enemies slowly over time. Another kingdom slowly becoming, coming up through the ranks is the Oros dynasty. A land of united tribals, elf. This faction became a sort of competitor for the Myriad Kingdom. The Myriads were major secrets, were the knowledge of graviturgy magic, as in the ability to manipulate gravity, as well as knowledge of more astral magic, and chronergy, the study of time manipulation. Though one thing that became out of it was a student that wiggled their way up through the ranks, an elf, going through school, ranks of nobles in the Myriad Kingdom, eventually learning chronergy himself, mastered it. Funny enough, a gift he was given, he tried to use to be a competitor against the people who taught him. Because that was Urian. The Scalect Dominion shares a lot of shared knowledge from what the Myriad Kingdom once was. And another thing through the book you would find is their advances through magic and new types of magic were like incredible. Though some of the things mentioned you've never really seen too much of. You've never seen like sources of magic using tattoos as sort of spell books. They mentioned sort of things like that, or magic paper that they could use as like faster castings, talisman casting, as well as sort of rune casting that's been sort of not fully lost, actually, as you have a rune knight with you, just not as advanced as these books are. This book is telling you, at least. It never goes fully into detail of the magics and how to do them, but it does go through the history of the magic and its accomplishments. Because of graviturgy magic, they were able to make their city sort of float off of the ocean and kind of stay floating in the air, reliant on its own gravity for a while, and then slowly back down to the water again. And this is like sort of a rotational thing that would happen consistently. Technology they slowly learned using graviturgy magic. And it's still, according, well, perhaps that magic is still ongoing. It has been a while since you've heard anything about the Myriad. Though, rumors have it that someone, the princess, the former Myriad Kingdom, refounded the city and took it back. Dangers that were what that took it before. Alright. Oh, let's go to the next watch. Let's start.
So when did you two become a thing?
What do you mean a thing?
You know what I mean.
She looks up at Biran. Just waiting if he wanted to say something first.
He'll just look back at her, and he'll look at Itchi. We just needed the right starter.
Huh.
But for me, these feelings aren't new.
We learned that we shared them, so we revealed them to each other. And I feel like my cold heart has started beating more and more.
I
He'll
see.
blush a little when you say that.
So what you reading? Excuse me, she's a proper lady. What are you reading?
It lists a lot of things of the Myriad Kingdom. Apparently innovators of new schools of magic. Talks about the Oros and the Scalect Dominion a bit. And has quite a history, I see.
I picked this tome up a while ago. I've looked at it a couple times, but haven't really gone too deep into it. We haven't really had that much time outside of rests.
I'm a bit of a nerd, so I decided to read it.
Oh yeah, we picked that up during the when we were at the Lyra fortress. You know, in the one tower where there's a giant spider that I cleaved.
Mm-hmm. I'm finished reading with it if you want to read it.
Sure. I've had plenty of sleep. I don't need to. I can stay up the remaining 2 hours with like light activity, right, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'll do then.
She tosses the book.
Yeah.
Into the fire.
No.
Make me a dex ability check. I'm kidding.
PV would catch that and rally pass it off to you. Easy.
PV would just gravity magic.
Oh, I was actually kidding, but nice.
Yes, but I just wanted to gloat.
Perfect accuracy. And a decent receive.
You know, we should play what's that sport called? Elven Ball?
I'd like to wake up and use Mage Hand on it, please.
Bubbles rolls out of bed.
Yes, Bubbles?
No, she's in ball form.
Oh.
You just continue reading. Just hold on. So I'm imagining you're like
Ball with the
kind of
face on
like
it.
either I don't know how you're reading, if you're reading laying down or not.
Yeah, that'd probably be her natural state since she's like that light activity.
All right. You feel something under you moving, and then like kind of like pop up where the book is, and start like reading it with you. She's trying to be
I'm fine
very
with that.
sneaky about it. Neat
I'm
book.
fine with it. Does PV want to join?
They'll be fine.
PV, you want to join?
They're staring up at the sky. All right, whom is last watch?
I mean, I could just take last watch. We got me and Alencia are both awake fully, so
Sounds good.
Oh my god, that's pretty low. 17 and 51. I think something's about to happen.
it's AFK. Next
there's
shot will peer from the cart.
I guess also Peepers would be making perception checks, wouldn't he?
Rar.
I mean,
Doesn't need to. His
That's
passive
just-
is good enough.
Yeah.
he just doesn't tell us anything.
Not important. Back to bed.
He scared off most things, anyways.
Except for ogres.
Fucking ogres are dumb.
Except for ogres. And lizard folk.
Oh, the lizard folk couldn't see peepers because of the heavy rain.
Fair enough.
And hell, I tried telling the ogres to fuck off, and they're like, "No, we're gonna eat you." And they got bonked.
Carl can't say anything about it right now. He's asleep, bro.
Alright. Nothing happens. Your night passes without a stir. Animals avoiding your camp. Thankfully. You all
Those are just some really
eventually
brave
awaken.
snakes.
Yeah, snakes are. I mean, we're in the home of the snakes. They're not gonna give a shit.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't annoy their breeding grounds / food.
So, besides what Alencia learned, did I learn anything else in the book over the night?
Make me an investigation.
Shit. Hey, Alencia, can I borrow the headband, please? Please.
You don't have an hour. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Slap
You didn't
that
need
20.
it.
Learn now.
All right.
Information. Brain,
I'm
get
gonna
in.
do internet. Ah.
Information, get inside of my head.
Look. Well,
Knowledge.
for a moment, you see what looks to be 2 pages kind of stuck together, and you're like, "Well, that's strange." And you start to pull them apart, or do you try to?
Yeah.
All right, make me a strength check, or make me an investigation roll. If you want to
I have
understand
an
it further. Possibly.
Can I, if I fail the investigation, can I do the strength?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that first because I have an actual bonus to my strength, and it's unlike my intelligence. Yeah.
No, you don't see anything wrong with it. You just start to peel it open. Okay, make me a strength check. I'm just loving that all of your... You guys would notice that she found something, and it's like, huh.
Huh.
Right.
Whoever put gum in this book, I swear to God.
Huh? Ah.
Alright. Con save. Mm. Mm.
Is it No, I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna make it. Well, is it magical?
Yeah.
I get advantage because I keep forgetting Itchi has magic resistance.
Yippee.
Sweet Jesus.
Con save.
Oh. What?
Sorry.
Wait, con save?
Yeah.
Oh, Clackers had to make it too. Oh,
I didn't want to
no.
wake up to this. Let me sleep.
Oh,
This is what you get for reading.
what's
What's
funny
going on?
about is you feel a force of gravity trying to keep you on the ground, and you're like, knock it off. You just roll over.
Yeah. You should probably give PV some actual stats.
Hmm?
Well, she
They do.
She has a base of. Well, they have a base of 10, but only have like a 15 intelligence. So.
Because they've only gained intelligence. They've averaged everything else.
Oh.
They need to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a chia pet. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. I need to give them more food.
So, what just happened is, as you opened the book and forced the pages out, you created a sort of... you broke a barrier.
Yes.
But caused a sort of gravitational surge, causing anyone that failed the roll to freaking be knocked prone. Bubbles just becomes squished against the floor. So does Koarl.
Wait, what happened?
we're like semi 2D right now.
Oh,
Gravity. Though if you
oh,
succeed,
Koarl just gets squashed out on the floor.
yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
painfully. It's just gravity
Keeping
just
you in
got
place.
heavy. For a moment, it stays.
It looks
and
like he
then
got ran over by a tire.
Eventually, it passes. But upon opening it, you find a hidden page.
Oh, that was weird. Any?
Yeah. What was that about?
Oh, I found a hidden page. These pages are stuck together.
Well, in reality,
Koarl uncorks himself from
were
the floor.
arcanely sealed together.
Arcanely, yeah. Right.
Good
Not really.
morning.
Weak.
Weak.
Old runes holding the pages together, cracked under pressure due to the time and the wear of the ink was once used.
Alright.
Runes don't last as long on paper as they do on other surfaces when they're chiseled in and given energy, as you know, unless used with Ethereum. Between these pages is a one sec. It's a 4th level spell called Gravity Well.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, it's magic. I can't use that.
Oh man, then pass that here. I was
I'd
hoping
like
I was
to-
hoping to find something gravity related in there. Though it'd probably help if I read it
Within
more.
the pages, it also mentions a group of knights that followed the gods of the stars and were able to manipulate gravity and even shoot cosmic energy outwards.
Is this in reference to the Paladin of Stars and Void?
Yes. This is this spell that is shown inside this book is said to be knowledge learned from said paladins, sort of knowledge taken from them when they were learning graviturgy magic.
I guess the last thing I can ask, as a rune knight, is this potentially on this hidden page? Is this potentially a rune I could learn? Nikki?
Yep. Sorry.
Is this-
Sorry. Wasn't answering you with the yep. I was answering you calling me. Sorry.
It's been a while, so that's why I'm asking.
What level of rune knight are you?
What level am I right now? 9.
How many runes do you have? Four?
I have the extra 1 Void Rune, and then I have the 3 ones I just naturally unlocked as I was leveling up.
Okay. To learn this rune, you'd have to you'd have to give up the passive of one of them.
The passive of one of them?
The ones that you have.
So basically, I choose a rune that gives me a passive, and I give up on it. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. The reason I say that is because that's until you get a higher level, it'll have to be that way, just to provide balance. Don't forget to long rest all your characters, please. Yum.
Did it? Don't
I
think it did.
am
No, it did. So
arrested.
I regain 1d4. Hey Nick, for when we're recharging stuff, is it fine just to take the same d4 and add the modifier for all of them, or you want us to roll separately?
Hmm?
If we have multiple items that recharge on a d using like a d4 at dawn, do we can we just use the same d4, or do we have to roll separately for each item we're recharging?
Oh, that helm is wrong.
That helm of true sight? What?
I think.
Looking like a whoa kind of day.
I think it's supposed to be a d8 plus 2. Yeah. Sorry. That one's wrong.
Oh wow, helm of true sight just basically recharges fully. Holy
They're
shit!
all supposed to do that. Here we go.
Oh, my primordial plate armor's full. Then 2d6 for the Cloak of Bone Devils. Recharge 7, it's back at max. Then Helm of True Sight is 1d8 plus 2. 5 puts it back at max. I think that's it for me. I know Koarl has his goggles if he needs to recharge.
Pretty sure it's just a
So-
D3. And I think they only used.
So I would have to give up the passive. I'm not really using sleight of hand checks in recent, nor am I deception, so I'll temporarily seal the cloud rune
Okay.
passive.
We have Hop and his invincible lockpick. We don't need to worry about it.
That's right.
Hey, Nikki,
All right. Hey.
I have not rolled anything below a 3 whenever I've rolled these.
Oh. That's incredible.
4-3 is on the board right now.
And also, I think I only used one if we're counting yesterday. I think the only time I used the teleport was for the chest. Unless we managed to get a rest in that place, then I should be fully charged. I mean, regardless, I'm fully charged now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
in text chat.
Why do I have 23 strength? Something ain't right.
Ooh.
Oh, because you're still under the effects of the frost potion.
I would also like to unsuction bubbles from the floor.
The frost potion? I didn't drink a potion.
During
Did I?
one of the fights.
You accidentally drank it, remember?
No, you drank.
What?
You didn't mean to. You accidentally clicked it, and it gave you the passive, even though they re-added it to your inventory, which didn't matter because you didn't use that during combat. But
Yeah.
you remember,
Right.
you accidentally
Yeah.
clicked that. You're like, oh no, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you adding it yourself, Nikki, or you want me to add it?
What are you adding?
You'll be
I'm
adding
just showing it.
Okay.
I'm just showing you what it does.
So as an action, I can invoke the rune, which is a war cry. Until the start of my next turn, all friendly creatures that could hear the cry may roll a 1d6 and add the result to each of their attack rolls and ability checks that use strength or dex. So that is supposed to be an action, not like a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I give up a turn to do that.
And you gain this one's passive.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's why I was saying I need you to pick which one.
Temporarily seal one.
Yeah. So yes, you now have advantage on your initiative. Nice. But also the other reason is nat 20. That's why I asked investigation. It's because there was a hidden feature of the book.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a deep reading of it, might as well accidentally find it, right? Why not? Okay.
Ooh. I feel faster.
Nice.
Well, if you would like to read over the book, I would suggest doing it now, Byron.
Huh? There's a-
Or Koarl.
There's a There's a book.
Yeah, we found it 5 years ago, back in the tower.
Passing my book
Oh.
around, I see how it is.
There's a book. Oh.
It's got some interesting stuff, I won't lie.
Is that what the whole thing was? The waking up?
Oh, the gravity? Oh yeah, that's the root. That was yeah, it was sealed. And then I broke
How'd you
it.
do that?
Gravity?
Yes.
The fuck happened?
Magic.
Come out with it?
I guess I slipped through it.
Well, it has a spell that I think all of you can learn to a degree. Well, except you, Hop. You're not a magic user.
Snatch.
Yeah, I destroy magic.
Well, the books. Byron has his book again. You're not just snatching it from me.
Yoink.
No. Again, Byron has his book again.
Oh.
Be back.
That's probably gonna also do it.
Do you want to read it? Yeah. You take a look.
Are you still in bed, by the way?
I'm just kind of on the bedroll, chilling.
Oh. He's looking up at you. His hands outstretched.
He'll pull out the book and he'll like nod his head and just hand it down to you.
He will nod sagely. Immediately waddle in this direction.
And he waddled away
Waddle, waddle.
till the very next day.
Waddle. Anyway, let me know when you're all ready to go. In your
Is it fun if I get like a fucking
You has been
arcana
raised
on the book, or
up.
we already know
Yeah.
what it does? Okay.
you could learn a spell off of it.
Oh, nice.
Would you like to
What
learn
spells does it have, actually?
Gravity Well?
Gravity well?
Yes.
Sure. It is pretty funny.
Okay,
Jesus.
I give you spell scroll.
Hmm? Oh. So I have a spell scroll of it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Koarl will hop on top of that. And just start walking towards the cart.
I'm back.
But
Hi.
I will gather my stack.
Alright.
What are you pointing at?
Was reading Gravity Well. It's
Oh,
the same
okay.
button.
Or you could also click on it to open it up.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a funny little spell.
Uh,
If Nikki had this in a previous fight, she could have killed somebody with gravity.
Oh yeah, I could have definitely killed someone with gravity. Still my dream. Still my dream. I will one day. One day. Oh.
One day. Like,
You can make fun of me all you want. It will happen.
Scroll copy just as the spells.
Alright.
Copy.
We're just gonna stay on this map as you're basically mostly gonna be traveling through Swamp anyways.
I think we still have 2 things we need to do before we get back to town.
Yeah, we need to look for ingredients.
Yeah, ingredients for the alchemist, and then find Bert's supplies.
Yeah, which we won't find that anywhere near here. It was in a different area.
Oh, that's right.
Bert Supplies is in the northern area, which is the Von Shadra territory, which will be a little more dangerous, but it is part of the path.
We'll have to head that way sooner or later.
Right. Roll me perception and M1.
Can I have peepers roll for me?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Four clackers.
Is Aster rolling with advantage still or not?
Yep.
Okay.
I think we've rolled enough perceptions. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think you're better with animals.
Byron able to calm the horses down through the swamps, despite the random snaps of snakes and things.
My horse is weird. Why is it weird? Just hands it over to Byron.
I'm used to it. Don't worry about it.
Actually, that might be a good reason for that. Nikki, would you
Just
say
laughing,
this is...
you guys.
I was gonna say, Nikki, would you say this is about? Oh my God, that's extremely. They're both 23s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, would you say this is about the time that the one shot happens? From yesterday.
Probably.
All right. Anybody who had Cerilus sight, you feel a burning sensation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those
I
of
lost
you,
those eyes long ago.
Those of you gifted with Cerilus's eyes, you feel your eyes start burning, and their color returns to normal.
No wonder I rolled an 11.
So confused.
Oh,
What the is that?
Huh? Something? What?
The presence of the Pillar of Chaos is gone. Itshi, some of your memories return,
Oh boy.
and you come to the realization of the manipulation of the god that you worshipped once. How she slowly drove you mad and gave you false hopes, even driving your own brother far away with lies and deceit.
Man, what a bitch.
You like turn up your mic a little bit?
Oh, sorry. I was talking super quiet.
I mean, we heard it. I get that you just.
Okay.
Byron, Ulla, and Koarl all without the eyes. Like, what are you guys doing? What's wrong?
Hey, you guys need some like eye drops or something? I got some if you need them.
And
oh.
You'll just be like, what?
you know that feeling when you spend a long time underwater and you look with your eyes normally and then you come up and your eyes like started to kind of burn?
Yeah, it's like soap touched both my eyes at once.
Yeah.
I think Cerilus
You
is
could,
gone. I don't know. My eyes.
you should try blinking.
I'm
That usually helps.
blinking rapidly.
Or try closing your eyes.
Does it look bad, Byron?
Her eyes are very bloodshot, but they're returned to their normal colors. They're no longer that strange red. Back to green.
He'll just kind of look. He'll look
What
closely
is-
at Alencia.
What is Ishi's original eye color?
Red.
Well, I just looked up a complementary color to. Well, okay, that's not a fair color.
Purple, blue.
Brown?
Here, give me
Yeah,
a
you
second.
blue.
What?
You blue eyes have an ass blue eye.
Hop, what was your original eyes?
I think they were just.
They were orange, and then they just got slightly more red after I got the Cerilus. So,
Yeah,
I think
So
the whole
they're-
thing about it was just
so
that,
they're
like,
back
your
to
eyes-
orange.
back to
I
orange.
think the whole
and
thing with it was
frog-like.
just that, like, your actual eyes just turned fucking red. Since you already had red pupils.
Byron,
Yeah, his
look at Liz.
irises make the tilt.
Itchy's
All right.
eyes return to what looks to be a kind of pale yellow. It complements her skin and hair.
Byron will look
I'd
at
like to
Liz, see his
splash
eyes.
water in everyone's eyes.
They look a little bit. They look a little bit sore, but it's been a long time since I've seen your eyes like that.
Like what? Are they back to?
Yeah, they're back the way they were. Nice.
5 years
pale,
ago?
Pale blue. It's been a long time.
Wow, that's. I mean, I never really use the site very often, but I think it's nice to have these back. Oh, they burn.
Ah, my eyes!
Yugo's gonna look at
I'll just coming around to everyone, just throwing water at them.
No, Alencia is just rapidly rubbing her eyes with a handkerchief with some salve on it.
Yugo's like, what's going on with you guys?
She passes the handkerchief to everyone to wipe their eyes with.
I think we just had a god blessing forcibly removed from us.
I see.
Saralus
I
gave
fluff
them
my
some
sweat into their eyes so they...
some special eyes as a gift for giving them a realm shard. And it looks like that gift has expired. No reason why, couldn't tell you.
Well, typically when a god's blessing gets forcefully removed, I would think it means they're dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're dead.
Or connection
that.
severed.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, I guess even they have expiration dates.
That's right. Who said that?
Nothing, you're just crazy.
Alright, let's
I'm still
continue.
splashing water in everyone's eyes.
As long as I can still see, it's all fine.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't need the water, thank you.
Alright.
Salutes and walks away.
I
Alright.
think now.
As you guys are traveling through the swamps and stuff, unfortunately the water starts to rise and get deeper. Dot is big, but he's starting to like paddle.
Like what?
He may have to hop into the cart.
Okay.
It's like we're hitting high tide, so the water's rising.
Yes.
Oh wait, is it just water?
No.
Is it just water?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
Peepers is not immune.
It's not, honey.
Oh, thank goodness. 2 of them succeed. One of the horses, you notice that its eyes start to sort of leak its strange ichorous, black, almost like strange seeping from its eyes. It looks like its vision has been impaired.
That's not good.
Oh,
The water around you smells horrid and stingy. Make me a nature check, Byron.
and would I be making that with wisdom?
Yep.
Trees and such.
I'm a druid of the trees.
Thank goodness.
Mm.
The 21 this water's tainted. More than likely there was a flood, and it's now flooding tainted water everywhere. You believe the horse may have just caught a disease of some sort. This water might be very infected and infectious.
Oh no. That's that water is no good.
Is it
Oh,
even water?
It is water. It's just there's just shit in it. Maybe literally, actually.
Man, why is the way back so much more difficult?
Unfortunate.
And you wonder why my people moved out of the swamps.
It's horrible here.
Exactly.
Well, I lived in the swamps. We didn't have this.
And you were
Alrighty.
lucky.
After traveling for a little bit longer, eventually you guys make it to the outskirts of Bessela.
Oh, did we not
Oh,
collect
sorry.
the...
You guys are still outside the forests.
Because he's
Oh.
still in the water.
Oh yeah. We're still kind of in the swamp area, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay, because Biran wanted to enlist before they fully leave the swamp section. He wants to have Hop help him make the little stand so that he can finish the. He's been kind of whittling the pieces to the shrine he was going to be making here, and Hop's, more swampy tendencies might help him make like a barge for it.
Wait, you don't want my help?
So eventually you guys get to higher land, but one of your horses is looking really sick.
Then I want to use one of my Ank's abilities and use Greater Restoration on the horse.
Oh.
Get that off my pony.
Or horse.
A disease can be removed with lesser restoration, just so you know.
Oh, I don't have that. Does anyone have that?
You should
You
have it at this
have
level, you
it.
just haven't prepared it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
I haven't prepared it.
Well, he's using the Ankh anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ankh just has a free charge of Greater, and if it's the only thing I have, if we're out of the water, then he'll use it for the horse.
Sounds good.
Door.
I will. Make me survival checks as you search around for... Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. You wanted to do the whittling of things for the shrine.
I was kind of doing the whittling before.
Yeah.
It was just building the shrine. And
Ah,
you said that if we're building it in a swampy area, Hop could help make a barge for it since his Gripplies are more swamp inclined.
survival.
Do we both roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my people always made this, and he starts doing the traditional shrine like.
With the guidance of Hop,
Hub.
together with Biran, you start. Well, he kind of gives you the rundown of it, and you kind of take off of what he says, and pretty perfectly, the both of you. Dot was rolling because he was also in the water for a bit. But he crit, so he mega succeeded.
He floats atop the water, unyielding.
Float plane. There we go. Just kidding. Alrighty. With You create a small shrine out here in the swamps. You guys want to
And that reminds me of home.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm sure this will help the place. I mean, at least if they're not, even if there are undead around, this is gonna help the land kind of stabilize itself a bit.
Yeah.
Start putting the little carved, like you said, the carved squirrel he was making at the base. I'll put that and a few other pieces down.
Hey, can I add to it?
What are you gonna add to it?
This. I mean, your shrines are basically to the Farseers, right?
I don't know.
Well, you're a
I
star
was-
druid. This is one of their, I guess, call signs for one of them.
Call signs. It's a fucking rune.
Yeah. This is their wizard signs, you know. They flash them at people.
This is my ninja way.
Oh.
Vomits.
I mean, it's for one. I mean, I don't know. Do you follow a specific Farseer, or do you just follow them all as a Stars Druid?
I think they just follow them all as the stars. They're just
I just-
guides for them.
I just follow the way that I do. I don't
Well-
specify.
And then one of these should help.
It'll help.
All right. What do I need to do to inscribe it?
Dexterity.
You mean sleight of... Oh, yeah, it'd be just straight dex either way, because I'm not proficient. It's like, I need to get proficiency. Hey, fuck. So just, yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight dex.
Mm.
E. E. 13.
Not bad. You succeed. Though not the best one of your craft.
Yeah, I just learned it.
Alright. You want to search for ingredients and things for that fella in Vesseland.
Yes.
Right. You eventually stop the cart in a area of forest, a little bit more fruitful area. Alright. You can make me survival checks.
You really had to one-up me, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly one.
Well, it looks like Alencia had to one-up
Someone
you.
gets a 17.
Hell
we're all
yeah.
17 and counting.
Somebody better roll 17, I swear.
We need the flush.
Great.
Why are
There's
you rolling
straight, yeah.
survival?
Because we're
We're
doing
looking
one
for
of the-
ingredients.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ingredients for one of the citizens of the little town you guys were at.
You know, the alchemist you talked to. The one that you bought a bunch of spell scrolls from.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You,
With these crazy high rolls anyways. 18, 19, 16, 20. Right. You search through the forest, and you find several things. You find something called Eyebright on the edge of the swamp. Sort of rare flower that's actually meant to cure things like certain diseases that would be swamp born. You also find
Oh, that's fine. I have a herbalism kit if anyone needs it.
I think 3 of us have herbalism kits.
Oh, we do?
I know I do.
Okay.
yeah, you guys
I don't.
are-
I'm the drug dealer.
You guys are out here, aren't you? Yeah.
What?
Open my inventory and look at consumables.
Okay. You
Okay,
find
buddy.
a strange flower that you believe is not even native to this land. Alencia. You find a strange flower that, to the touch, kind of burns your hands.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Potion of gems. What? Jesus Christ.
Egg.
Alright, Alencia, you find a... Sorry. You find a flower that sort of, as soon as you touch it and try to extract it, sort of singes and burns your hands. Gives off a sort of sulfurous smell, as if from the hells.
Yes, please.
Is it
This is called Devil's Root.
It doesn't look like the one we found back at Sisk's place, is it?
No.
Okay.
This is a drug.
Oh.
I would say nature check to figure out what kind of effects this root has, but you actually do find the ingredients he asked for his potions. Also, there are rewards for giving him the ingredients for things he needs. But also, you just found funny stuff. You also find a sort of flower that doesn't really have any medicinal properties, but it's actually used for tea. It sort of makes a bluish-hued tea, but if any certain sort of additives are added, like say sugar, milk, even sometimes lemons, it changes the color a little differently. A sort of calming tea. Yeah. Nice.
Well, I think that's everything
Mm-hmm.
on the list. What about you all?
Would you like to scavenge in forest for more?
If you have the
Forage.
time, I'd like to.
Yeah, you have time. You weren't
Yeah, I
exactly
would love
given,
to.
you weren't exactly given a time limit.
No, I'm talking about the group. You know.
Oh,
Don't want
yeah.
to waste. If other people would rather go, it's like, I mean, I'd like to take another look around, see what we can scavenge. Anything that they can't use, we probably could.
Yeah, maybe one more search around. Right, and then
You
back to town.
will go with whatever everyone decides. It gives her more time to study all her books she has now.
I'm staying in the cart.
I would love. This reminds me of home. Maybe I find some stuff.
Ready? Make me another survival check.
I find the
There's-
snake equivalent to catnip.
No. I got something for that one.
2 focused on her books.
Fair enough.
Yo,
Yo. I know this swamp like the back of my hand.
hey, that's new.
Oh my god. You want to make one, Nick?
I said I was staying in the cart.
Alrighty. A 24 and a 20, 15, 6, 4. Ulla and Itshi aren't paying attention at the moment. Maybe they're talking about makeup and their hair and stuff. So
Nah,
distracted.
Eula's reading. She doesn't care about that kind of thing.
Joke.
She's reading.
Adamanthral, my beloved.
I'd like to make more scrolls.
Yeah? What scrolls would you like to make?
Hold on. Probably just make another copy of like some of the ones I have now, like Hailstrom or something. Would I be able to make another gravity well one?
Yep. It'll take you a while, but I'm sure by the time these people are finished, you can make another gravity well.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll be doing that while they're gone.
Okay. You find a sort of... Alright. Hop and Biran. You find more strange plants. And Alencia, you actually find herbs to actually replenish any herbal kits you have, or healing kits. So, your healer's kit, you can replenish it if you'd like.
Boom.
You find ingredients to also be able to make, sorry.
Huh?
You get enough ingredients to be able to make healing potions, simple poisons, or attempt to make an advanced potion. You also find something called Angel's Trumpet, and they call it Seviroth. This root is meant to be ground up into a powder. Almost to be the like same consistency of flour, almost. It is a sort of medicinal herb. Meant to be, it's like a sort of staunch powder. It stops bleeding. That's what it's meant for. Yeah.
Crazy plans.
You never know what you're gonna find out in nature. Lots of little
Right.
things.
That is
Ah,
true.
You also find various types of mushrooms.
Wait, we're still looking at plants?
We do.
Oh, sorry. I'm just really want to figure this metal out.
And the bigger the hole we bring back to them, they'll either pay more for the ingredients or whatever we have left over we can always use to make stuff on the fly if we need to. Though I'm not the best potion crafter, my cauldron just pops out a potion once a day. That's pretty good.
Man, if my great grandpa would be here, he was good at it.
Next sharp turns around. You have a grandfather?
I have a big family.
Oh. You don't talk about them much. No.
I've talked about them once or twice, but yeah, they do all their own stuff. So we're rarely like all together. Basically, never. Everyone just went off.
Yeah, the next time I see my parents, they're gonna need a bigger burrow.
Yeah, you're not gonna fit.
Yeah, he'll just kind of rub the back of his neck and like, yeah, yeah, all right.
I wonder if they'll believe me.
I mean, I sent them a letter telling them that I went through some changes. I haven't really heard back from them. I don't know if maybe they thought I was joking around.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. All right. As you gather more ingredients for things, you have alchemical ingredients for plenty of different potions and stuff, as well as if taken the wrong way, some drugs. But that's not necessary. Just an option. All right.
It falls under the same thing: medicinal, recreational, whatever suits you.
Maybe more relaxing.
Then back to town then.
Let's we put down the shrine. We got some plants. Fruitful.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's not the right map. I didn't click that. What?
And Myron is gonna mark down on his chart where kind of the general area of where he put the shrine down. It's like it's somewhere around here. I'm sure Fiore would like to know about pretty much anyone that I put down.
All right.
Fiore is always happy to hear how our student is doing.
Promised he'd do his best to put them where they seemed like they'd be useful.
Why do I have a spell scroll of gravity?
Cause I was that was just in your inventory for if you wanted to show anyone a spell. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Before we get too close to town, obviously, fiery Itchy.
Oh yeah, hiding your appearance from these nobles.
Oh, the guards and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. I made a deal with a guy here. I have to get back to him.
Hello, Dub.
Yeah, that guy in the shop with the books in it. He said he's gonna teach me some things if we clear out the undead problem.
Oh,
Well, we've effectively solved it for now.
Exactly. So that means I get some things.
good.
Reload. Heck.
Steps out.
Yeah, we should probably tell Lester that the undead situation's died down. That'll put a lot of people at ease.
I follow and or do I clear my thing out first?
Look, I can't move.
Would it be
Okay.
helpful if I be with you all when you give out the information?
Probably.
Yeah, if you want, I'm be happy to vouch for you. We're trying to ease the state of emergency here. The more, the more we can instill that things are going to be better, I'm sure it'll help.
In that case, we.
No, Cart, I don't want to bring you.
Go straight to the alchemist shop. Well, hey.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Koarl. Ah. Jumps over the books. Whoa. Hey, remember me?
I'll just like kind of mage hand a path through. Just like start fucking sliding these books to the side.
Oh. Avid reader, I see.
This bothers me.
Alright, so I'm going to start with... we're starting up here.
Looks like
That's
it.
where a majority of the party's going.
I see. I see that. Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Been a little bit.
Remember me?
Alice.
I was the guy. I remember the deal. You were teach me some things. Yeah, we dealt with the undead problem. Should be solved now. And he gives a thumbs up.
I'll also give a
Raises,
thumbs up.
raises an eyebrow. You dealt with the undead
You will
problem?
not.
Yeah. They shouldn't cause any ruckus now.
How were you able to accomplish this? You all look pretty fine to me.
No, we just talked to him.
What?
I just talked to him.
Well, we had to go find them first, and then we battled some of them, and then the guy talked to us that was behind all this, and then we talked to him, and we basically just told him, yo, not cool, let's not do that, basically. And yeah.
He strokes his chin.
He said he called off the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a bit more explanation to it, seems like they weren't trying to have the undead roaming around, and while it may not be, well, most people won't see it as, a problem dealt with to still have a necromancer around. They weren't trying to have the undead roam around and hurt people. They just didn't know that the ones that were further out were more independent. We dealt with the ones further out, and we sort of made a deal for the region. They're going to keep them in line, and it just felt like a better solution since they weren't trying to be malicious. They were trying to reclaim part of the land that basically used to be owned by them and their master. So when it comes to it, it's more for the salvation of the people than it is about just murdering someone, isn't it?
I personally didn't care how you've gone about getting rid of them. Did you also find the other things out there?
You mean your ingredients that you asked for?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we grabbed some.
Yeah, we found them.
Wonderful. Let me whip you up some new potions.
And curious question before you start. Are you okay with having your books lying about, or do you mind if we clean some of these up?
I mean, if you'd like, I'm not opposed to it.
We'll just put them back on the shelf. Nothing crazy.
Mage hand. Mage hand.
Make your shop look nice and proper, and well, it already is proper. Just a little bit more. It definitely speaks of a wellspring of knowledge with a well of books on the ground. I just imagine Nextro just cracks all of his fingers at once and just quickly puts all the books back on the shelf with his many arms.
Grabs 20 books at once.
This is what we call speed reading.
Okay.
But you're not reading them.
The ingredients
Exactly.
I asked you all to get me were ingredients I haven't been able to get. They're supposed to work really amazing.
I think Alencia found something kind of out of place, didn't you?
What, the burning root?
Oh?
I mean, it was too hot to touch, but
Devil's root.
Mixed with a potion correctly, that can give you sight unimpeded by darkness.
in the potion?
If done incorrectly, other things happen.
Oh, what? Your eyes explode?
You see the hells. It's best I know. I don't know from experience, I just know from people just screaming. First batch should be done here. This should be quite good. Alright. They put down a few different potions. This potion should allow you to, for about an hour, breathe fire like a dragon. If you're into that. It won't be extremely far. Okay, allows you to. So basically, it just allows you to breathe a cone of fire in a 30-foot range.
I think that's exactly the potion I gave Ulla before.
Yeah, the dragon's breath potion.
Pretty sure I still have it.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
Haven't had a reason to use it. We kind of blow up enemies before we can get too far into battle.
You also found a dragon thing. The Daedroth root. Sorry. There is potions of maximum power. Potion of maximum power, when you use a spell of 4th or lower, after 1 minute of using this potion, you deal maximum damage.
Yo.
And a spell of, or a potion of tongues. Basically, a potion of understanding and the ability to talk to anyone and anything. Lasts an hour. And oh, you still have that. Oh, wait. Any other ingredients you want to hand them? Because you did find extra ingredients that weren't things he asked for.
I will hand him all the ingredients that I have. I don't think I
Oh.
have any though, but
Well, your teammates
I will
collected
ask
all
if
of them. And whether or
anyone
not they-
else wants to give the rest of this stuff to them.
What can I do with this? And I hold up the angel's trumpet.
Ah. Oh. This will be interesting. I can split this into 2 potions. This is a
Ooh.
ingredient used in multiple potions. One of resisting radiant light, and one of light.
Well, I don't think we find any better
Nope.
use for it.
Why did I just get a bunch of buff?
Because when I add potions to people's inventories, it gives them the buffs of the freaking potions. For some reason. I don't know why. It's not your fault, it's the game. It's been a little bit silly.
Hello, silly.
And do you hand him the root?
Which route?
Devil's root.
Oh, well, that's
Or
a
do we
bit.
mean the Draydroth? I don't remember. I'm sorry, I'm out of it.
Yep, the Daedroth.
Ah.
Ooh. Hi.
Was you?
My, this is interesting. He will reach under his desk and pull out a scale of a dragon.
Eula's eyes will lighten up a little bit, like, oh, dragon scale.
And you watch him sort of put it in the distillery, and you will watch him start making a potion with the Daedra fruit. Such a rare ingredient. Lucky I had this with me. I wouldn't just willy-nilly drink a potion like this. It could be quite dangerous, but if you're willing to try it out for me sometime, I'd really appreciate it. Supposedly, according to my research and my books, it's supposed to be able to turn you into a dragon of the kind of scale I infused it with, which was a white dragon. He basically
Ulla will
turned
be
into
like,
a...
I mean, isn't Ulla practically turning into a dragon already?
Yes,
More or
this
less?
is just a potion to like sort of turn you into one for a few hours.
You also have
It's
a
basically something you'd use like as a last resort or something in the middle of a boss fight to be like, hey, time to fuck some shit up.
Can I have it?
well. Hey,
I want it.
to remind you of something in your inventory, you do have a scale, Ulla.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do with it. I think you guys have told me, but I can't remember.
Just turns into Culturace.
I don't want to turn into Coldrix. I'd
That's
rather
silly.
be
It
that.
wouldn't
really
actually.
do want to turn
It wouldn't fully do it that way. You just turn into a prismatic dragon of adult, which is something on its own. You find you are given a potion of dragon majesty, which is not like the spell draconic magistry. It's a little different. You actually turn into a dragon for an
I
hour.
still want it.
Yeah, I handed it to you. All the equipment,
Good.
you won't lose any of your equipment. All your clothing and equipment will meld with the new form, or it will fall on the
Alright.
ground if you want it that way. You are going to be, you polymorph into an adult dragon, but you retain all of your personality, memories, and everything, and you can still talk to them. You can still talk to people, and you're as intelligent as you are. So you
So
basically
it's like a temporary power up.
temporary power up, yes.
Ooh, cool. I could work with that.
Hopefully all those potions will serve you all quite well. Thank you for clearing out the undead and bringing me some ingredients to try some new things. I hope me giving you some of these potions as compensation is enough payment for the hardship you went through already.
Ulla nods her thanks and then starts making her way out of the alchemist and then on the way to the church or whatever the place the shield is. I can't remember the name at the moment.
Yeah, it's a church.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
We're
Order
gonna
of the
go to the
Shipbuilders is
church.
what it's called.
But I mean,
Weapons.
if you guys want to do other things,
Now that the books are sorted, can I take a quick look what kind of books there are here? Is it just all alchemy books?
Mostly alchemy books and how to safe ingredients and things that are edible to eat, things you can make into other things. There is a little bit about like actually you find something called alechomancy.
Right, Stace.
Oh boy. Do I still have this?
Yeah, it should be on your wiki.
Oh my god. Okay. This is basically a sort of wizard that learned how to add brimstone, lead, quicksilver, essence, and other things to using his magic, sort of infusing it into new potions. It's a book on a mage that was able to accomplish said things. But also talking about this same accomplished wizard eventually taught his craft to others. He is said to live in the Argus Isles, where you're from. He has a small little shop in the middle of nowhere, where he sells potions and other things.
Hmm. Can I take this book? Last thing I ask.
He lifts his head up. What book?
It's about eloquency.
Alchemancy? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if you're interested in the magic arts of that, by all means.
Thank you.
They nod. Take care.
He's from my. Take care. The guy in the book is from my homeland. Kind of interested what he did.
Ah, that'll be a nice read then.
Yeah,
A little bit of nostalgia on top of something new. Can't ask for more than that.
exactly. Apparently he's still there, so I might maybe meet him one day.
Welcome, child. Welcome back. Do you have the thing that was stolen? Ulla?
Huh? What? Sorry.
Hi.
I didn't. Hi. Sorry. Does anyone else want to do anything else before
It's your turn.
Oh, is it? Okay. She's gonna return the shield.
Oh.
She'll take it out of inventory and be like, as promised.
Thank you, child, for getting this for us.
She'll give a nod.
Sorry, I'm grabbing something.
It's okay. I'll need to be a reminder of what the conversation was before. Anyways, it's been a while since I've talked to the Caesar. Sorry, Caesar.
Never mind the fact that this PNG is just dripping with blood.
Yeah, basically. Checking something, sorry. It's a little bit of a...
All good.
Okay. I am correct. Well, normally, for being I'd reward you with a clerical or an item of one of a warrior paladin. But I think your magic is a little bit more natural, as it were. Come to find a different reward for you returning the shield to us. I really thank you for returning it. Perhaps we can find a champion to wield it once again, like they had in the past. I hope that day comes. But, you aren't without reward. Just a different reward I had to find myself. A a vial of sort of draconic blood. This draconic blood, okay. This is actually going to make your spells better as a sorcerer. In a basic sense, your spells are going to have a higher chance of hitting, and your saving throws are going to be harder to succeed.
Like people using saving throws against me?
No.
You making them
You're
do
saving
saving
them.
throws, they'll be harder to succeed them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you'll
Okay.
be able to hit more often.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Her eyes will light up in excitement, but then she'll collect her composure and thank him. And then ask if there's anything else that he might need before she leaves the city.
Hmm. Okay. There we go. Equip the item. Eventually attune to it. This is actually a really useful thing. When you
Okay.
finish or short rests, and you guys are rolling hit dice and stuff, you can recover 5 sorcery points.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So instead of, basically, you can heal and also be able to keep up with your spells and stuff. So you can actually sort of use that to get spell slots, or have more sorcery points for meta magic.
We all know how much I love to use my meta magic.
Yes.
So-
Yeah, that is the reward for handing the shield over.
I am curious though. What did he mean by a champion to wield the shield again?
He means like a paladin fighter who would fight for the Farseers.
You mean
I
the
don't think-
pillars.
Uh,
That's Church of the Pillars, not the Farseers.
no, this has been the Seers this whole time.
What?
Yes.
Why is it called
He's
Order
Father
of the
Seer. He's Father Caesar of the Seers. The shield is called
Why is-
Shield of the Seers, which is the Farseers.
What?
Yes!
Why is it called Order of the True Pillars then?
Good question.
This was a Church of the Pillars. Did he just change while we
No.
were out
No,
for
no,
2
no.
days?
No.
Oh my god.
Ugh. Yes, this was a church was once pillars. Yes. But remember, pillars change over time, and because they kept changing, people moved to other gods.
I know, like, the
The
Crystal
church
Empire,
just
but I thought...
hasn't changed its name, but they do worship the seers more than the pillars. Not that they don't stop people from worshiping them. It's just
They
I swear
changed
Nick-
they changed
That's on
deities like
me.
they do holiday decorations.
Okay, I'm
that's
being straight up, legitimately,
me.
you roleplay him. Holy shit, they changed faith so fast.
I'm sorry. That's on me.
I gotta fix that.
Am I allowed to ask him why he's bleeding so much? If he's cursed?
Oh, that's just the sign of the mask.
Well, I mean, his arm. Hold on. But his
The
arms are all
artwork is
bleeding,
just that.
so-
I just couldn't
Oh,
find
okay.
it. He just
Oh, okay.
the only thing is he's supposed to be wearing that mask. I'm sorry about that. I realized I messed up. This was supposed to be it was supposed to be a Temple of the Seers. I put all the things about the Seers on them.
But
That's
you
why
do-
he was named the Seer and stuff. That's why the
Well-
shield was named that too.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nikki, you were role playing him
I
as
realized that.
Oh my.
That's my
She's gonna
fuck up.
say goodbye, and she's gonna leave. Unless there's more.
No, I feel bad for this one because I messed up hard on that. That's okay. Whatever.
I mean, it's fine. Ulla was the only one who technically actually met them.
Yeah.
True.
So,
Exception.
I'm sorry.
and Ulla doesn't care who they follow as long as they give good stuff. Give power.
Yeah. They were
I guess
supposed to
that's
be
kind of
around
what you want.
about the Seers.
That's what she's got to crave for vengeance.
True.
Alright.
Gonna make her way back to the tavern
Weapons.
or the watering hole.
Yes, yes, I know. Gives all weapons to PV. Would this be a place that I could get the gold and silver bars turned to actual money instead of bars?
Trying to mint your own gold.
No, I would like actual usable money.
Mm. You know you can use those as real money, right?
Oh, that's true.
You got change for a gold bar? Ah, fine.
Ah, fuck.
So,
Yep.
Nikki, would their forge be usable in the smelting of adamanthral?
Yep.
Okay.
Hello.
So, hey. So, I want to cut you a deal.
A deal? His tail's wagging.
So, you're a blacksmith.
I
I'm a
am.
blacksmith.
I am. Not a blacksmith. I am a leathersmith.
Who is the blacksmith of the family then?
Generally Argon.
Can you have him come over here?
Argon! Yes, yes.
Alright. I'll be straight up with you. I need to borrow your forge.
This, he looks you up and down. What for?
Alright. You would account yourself as a good smith, right? Alright. Then you should know what this is by looking at it.
I am an accomplished smith, yes.
She puts this on the table.
He picks it up and starts inspecting it. Sniff, sniff. Looks familiar-ish. Haven't seen anything like it. But I've seen
You're not as
armor
good
that
as a smith than I
resembles
thought.
it before.
That's
But not for a
adamanthral.
long time.
That is adamanthral.
Rare. Where did you find it?
So, well, I think you heard about the undead problem. So, we were asked to go deal with that. Turns out, she's a very nice lady. She just wanted to get her territory for a master back. And my associates have convinced her to stop her undead from doing stupid shit. Oh, speaking of which, you should probably be able to go to the mines again.
Raises an eyebrow. For real?
Yes, she's telling her undead to stop being stupid and attacking people for no good reason.
Oh. You actually trust that necromancer?
Eh,
Who am I to judge?
but my party trust them, and they're actually the necromancer is keeping to her word. So
So you say yes. We'll see. Only time will tell.
yes, but the undead shouldn't bother you if you were to go back to the mines and start mining again. Hey,
Well, that's
that's
good.
where I found that.
That will allow us to get Violent out her energy.
That's where I found that.
I see.
So I'm pretty sure
Well,
I can figure out the formula if I melt that down.
I've never seen this in my homeland. I've only seen it out here.
Exactly. It's a sort of lost technology of the dynasty.
Hmm. Dynasty, you say? Huh. Very well.
So-
Do you want me to help you with this, or are you just gonna use my forge?
I would appreciate the help.
Very well. Walks into the fire. Okay.
But the basic end of the deal is what's the deal? You said they were selling stocks at this place, right?
Yeah.
In exchange for the recipe of the adamanthrol and all that, can I get some stocks?
You mean like? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll melt down one adamanthrol bar in an attempt to learn how to actually properly forge it.
Gosh, this is gonna be fun.
Yay.
Oh, and roll your smithing tools with intelligence.
Hey, let's.
It's too late for that, mate.
Don't
What?
don't forget you roll at expertise because of your fire rune.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's at least a +8. Okay, and he's giving me help, so advantage? Question mark.
Yep.
All right. Oh my god.
Where did these flies come from? My door's been closed.
I don't know, but that hurts.
I spawned them. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
A 2 and a 6. Oh, that sucks. That's okay though.
I'll give you my inspiration if you want it.
Really?
If you want it.
Please?
Dangles in front of.
No, it's a genuine offer. If you want to use it, burn it.
Yeah, sure. So I'm not just.
Roll better. That's
That is-
better.
It nearly. I saw it teeter off of one. Thank God.
That's a lot better.
I just roll better.
Yeah, roll better. Jeez.
Roll better.
You're lucky you're not within woe distance. I had multiple options.
No.
I can't. I wouldn't do that. Come on.
And silvery
When
barbs.
would I ever?
Can I start freestyle breakdancing for money?
Oh shit. That could be fun.
Oh, he's guidancing? That makes it a 19.
Aye, now it succeeds.
It succeeds.
Hmm. I think I figured it out.
Yeah, I think we have.
All right. Adamanthril. For this kind of thing. To make the Damascus It is actually in uneven portions of both. It requires 60% mithril and roughly 40%, almost
Adamantine.
40% adamantine, but there's actually a third ingredient,
Oh,
Ethereum,
so
as a
yeah,
bonding
makes-
agent.
oh, so that's how they did it.
Koarl performs the best performance. Yeah. Where's Koarl doing?
Cole does a backflip, starts breakdancing, does the moonwalk.
Nice. Some of the town's guards are like clapping. Holy, amazing. The knowledge of
She's my
this
backup
is
dancer.
Crazy. I know they're at the mines again.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
I'd be able to mine some mithril. My nurture problem is getting adamantine and the other stuff. Unfortunately, we have to import our adamantine from either, well, for quite a long time, the ice fields. But now we have to get it from an old Draithius Empire.
Mm.
Bunch of snobs,
Oh.
mostly.
Yeah. Unless we, I don't know, find another vein of adamantine somewhere.
If you found a vein of adamantine somewhere, I'd pay you money for that discovery.
Yep.
I don't really like having certain countries have a monopoly on certain metals. Kind of beats the purpose of crafters such as myself, unable to gain access to these rare metals outside of our place of business.
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard, keeping such a tight knit on supply like that, they're gonna eventually cause everyone to get pissed at them. At least that's what I heard from an expert.
I guess time will tell. Yeah.
So
Thank
I asked
you
for,
for this knowledge. Do you want me to make something with it?
Oh yeah, it is forged down. Do you think it will take to this blade?
Ooh.
Like coating it or something?
He looks it over. I think I'd destroy the runes and magic sort of forged into this blade. It would be you'd have to find a better smith than me, unfortunately. Or the original creator.
God only knows where that person is.
Mm.
How about
Based on its craft, probably one of the dwarves.
Good to know. How about coating this with it?
Your hammer.
Yeah, that the residuum corruption is a bit annoying, but I believe coating
I
the
actually,
hammer with.
I made a change to that. I'll show it later.
Yeah. From my thinking upon it, coating it in some other materials to improve it might reduce the chance of the corruption.
Probably. You want to coat it
Adamanthum is
adamantine?
yeah, which would make it even. I mean, it would have the properties of adamantine effectively, so it would make it even better as a hammer.
Yes. And a d4 of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. So is that doable then?
Yep.
All right. I guess last but not least, how much? I guess how much in stocks are they willing to give for the knowledge of Adamanthrill?
Itshi needs to invest in stocks to help pay off her gambling debt.
I mean, with these people having the knowledge of Adamanthrill, should be a well, should get a lot
Hop
of
jumps
it.
in the window. Ah, you're looking for money. Have you heard of Gripcoin?
Hey.
Fucking God.
This weapon is now adamantine. It has siege, which means it does double damage to, well, structures and things. Also, it's no longer going to be doing psychic damage.
Oh, that's fine. What does it do now?
You basically have a portable siege engine.
Force.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Also,
that
the
also lower the
corruption
D-
changed. I actually made a corruption chart.
Oh,
Well, not so much made. I have a corruption chart for this.
oh, that's cool. But with adding the Adamanthrill, does that lower the save there? Okay,
Yes.
lowered by 1.
Are you two just making out in my shop? Just kidding.
Time
What
is
a-
frozen for us.
Someone's in the cutscene. Hang on.
We're waiting on the cutscene.
Sorry, I'm listening to the cutscene.
Yeah, it's like Baldur's Gate. Someone starts talking. Oh, hang on. Clicks on the other character. Leaves their body behind.
Now that
Sorry,
you mention it,
sorry, I was in another camera. Go ahead.
I don't know if we have any other business here.
Business over with Lester.
Oh, right. We can go ahead over there now, I guess.
Onward.
So, how much stocks are they willing to give over?
Your
In exchange for
hammer.
the-
Oh, what? That's a maul, right?
No, that's a Warhammer.
Oh, it's a
'cause
warhammer.
I-
Then yeah, just one stock would be used.
oh,
If it was a bigger
well,
hammer, it would be way more.
Well, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking because in exchange for the Adamanthrill recipe, I wanted stocks.
Oh, you basically well, their stocks are based on certain things. Right now, it's kind of low, but because you're buying it now, it's cheap. If you just hand over 20 gold.
If I hand over 20 gold, what?
Yeah. And it will increase to more. Winky face. But also, that also gives you benefits next time you go to a Valiant's shop. Discounts and stuff.
Yeah, but what I mean is, how much are they giving me for the knowledge of Adamanthrill?
Oh. My bad. Misinterpreted things.
Like, do I get 1%, 2% of the?
Oh. 5%.
Alright.
Nice.
Besides that, I just have a lot of stuff to sell, and then that's
I've heard
it
of
for me.
All
I've
right.
heard of gross equity, but
Tight.
it's disgusting.
Type them up and tell me.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, please. And then I'll give you prices.
Yep.
He's raking leaves right now.
So, you seem pretty busy.
Wipes his brow. Oh, hey! Welcome back. He bows, sort of taking his hat off and pressing it against his chest. And then standing straight up and putting it back on. Well, if you've returned, that means either you may have run away or completed your task. Which one is it?
I can say that the undead problem's been dealt with.
Oh, that's good. You see him freeze for a moment. Yes. His soft voice, sort of quivers a little bit. I think that the family wants to see you all. You must gather your party.
Alright. Oh, God. We'll go gather the others, and then we'll meet with the household. Thank you.
Fantastic. I'll be here ready to greet you in.
He'll approach Lester, and he'll hand him a drink.
He takes it and smiles. Now that you're kind of like up close and personal with him, you kind of notice something. He actually is armed.
He's got battle axes out the ass over here.
He's got a few hand axes.
All I know from experience, and well, I know from one of my friends, having multiple arms can be quite handy. No pun intended.
I appreciate it. I must be able to protect my nobles. As they pay me for. If the rest of you could go to where they are right now, and
Yeah, it looks like Hop went off to go grab the others.
yeah,
I'm just waiting for money.
I am calculating it. It's taking me a moment. Sorry.
Make it rain.
Yeah, ignore Hob. He's just the indicator. Yo, get up, folks.
Party's about to begin.
We need to gather our party because before venturing forth.
Oh yeah, if that's the case, then while we're in the process of gathering people, Byron's going to go back to the cart and he's going to put on the more regal attire.
Well,
If they're going to be meeting the family, then
We are
he's gonna-
gathered. We are gathered. Right here is where we're gathered.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if we're gonna be meeting the masters of the house, then Byron's not gonna look like a vagrant.
I could go invisible.
So that's all of it, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn! I thought my plate mail would
Uh-huh.
have given a lot more, honestly. But all right.
To be honest,
okay.
You need to hire
Basically-
charisma staff for that.
I'm deleting scenes.
You
Goodbye.
didn't barter. Just kidding.
Oh,
Ah,
Goodbye. +2 mithril
it
plate
seems
armor.
that we have exceeded capacity. No, I'm just kidding.
How much did I get for the rested plate mail? Or breastplate?
Oh, the breastplate? You made like $80 or 80 gold. It's rusted.
Oh, okay. Just saying. So,
Pop is basically always dressed right because he's basically wearing a suit.
True.
alright, I'm back from stuff.
Now remember, we're gonna try and play this easy, so no mentioning who know who until we know it's appropriate to do so. If it becomes appropriate to do so.
I know nobody.
sure.
Back
Exactly.
straight, arms crossed, hands folded.
Should I go invisible?
I wouldn't worry too much about that.
I will
You
keep
could
it in
always
my back
sit
pocket.
on someone's shoulder and pretend to be familiar.
They wouldn't see me anyway.
All still covered in dirt from his earlier fucking breakdancing sessions.
Oh my
Walk
God.
with Dot ahead.
Pop will kind of
As
pet
you-
you off to make the bigger bits of dirt go away. Let's go.
As soon as you touch him, he casts prestidigitation and explodes off his body.
Well,
As you walk ahead and head inside a house filled with webs across the ceiling, the walls, floors even. Kind of hard not to step into any webs while in here, but you try your best not to offend the ones graciously giving you an audience.
Thank you for agreeing to see us. He'll give them a bow.
Alright. Hello and welcome. You may all sit. I heard rumors you were doing things around my town, helping my citizens.
Couldn't, in all good conscience, leave the place in a state of emergency if we could do something about it.
No. In the trying times we are in right now, I really appreciate all of your efforts so far. I've been hearing good things of you all. Even noticed dwindling numbers of the undead. Still afraid of
Waves awkwardly and not being here beforehand.
a little worried about the new soldiers walking around. They haven't attacked any citizens, so well, just questioning things. Now, state your business. I know you weren't just helping my citizens just to be humble. Most people
Well, you
have
got-
ulterior motives.
You got us there. We actually wanted to speak with you and bring up sort of a proposition, if you would hear us out.
Interesting. Well, you've done quite a lot to grab attention. Very well. I will listen to your proposition then.
Well, with the war kind of sparking up and things kind of splitting and dividing around, we're trying to get as many people, like-minded people, to kind of join up with our cause to put someone who should be on the throne where they should be. And I know it's not an easy thing to ask. You have your people to worry about, your land, your well-being. But we're trying to do this in a way that puts as many people in a position where they can keep that protected as they can.
Their many eyes all narrow at you for a moment. You're not trying to bring one of the noble families into power like the Von Shadras, are you?
No, we're not. If I could be quite frank with you, it's someone who should have succeeded Urian when they fell.
Because you guys are a group in this effort, even though it is one of you talking, I will allow one of you to roll persuasion.
I have.
Can I try? And if I fail, can
No,
someone
it's
have
we're
a
picking
plus-
the person with the best persuasion, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
I have a +7 in persuasion.
What do I get?
You have Ulla has a +8.
They are a sorcerer, so it does make sense.
Yeah, she is.
Alright.
So am I rolling persuasion?
Yeah, out of everyone, I think it should be you.
Okay.
Unless multiple of you have, unless someone also has proficiency, then they can give you advantage.
Does someone else have proficiency?
Sure, I have proficiency in it.
There we
Okay,
go.
so I'm rolling with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Group effort.
Seek.
Yay.
Yippee.
Nice.
The broodmother lessens her glare and stare at you. And sort of laxes a moment. Good. I wouldn't want that disgusting family to be in power at all. The way they treat others. Even other nobles. It is distasteful. Even stealing children from other noble families to institutionalize them as punishment.
Now, we're not looking for anything like that.
Nikki, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened to my sisters?
Yeah. But politically, you didn't really know that because that's more of like something that your father would have known. And it may have been punishment for him. But you would just know that your, well, siblings went to school. That's about it.
What do you mean by that?
Oh. Brainwashing into their inquisitors. Basically their own fighting soldiers that are brainwashed to fight mages and protect them and their mages. I would say they're even worse than when Urian was in power. But even then, my family was small and my blood not as strong. I was just a lower noble then. And then a friendly woman named Jade came across me and asked a proposition. One I could almost hardly refuse. Getting rid of a tyrant of a king? Who wouldn't? Especially when there's profits involved. So, what is this extra part of your proposition? Whom is this leader you speak of that you're going to rise to the throne? Heir, you say?
An heir that was kept out of his family's business, but should have taken the place on the throne when Urian lost power.
Ah, I see. Though I may not like Urian and his ways, our new king is not much to be there. I don't even think he's handling the situation. I've had no contact with him at all. We're in desperate times. I needed support, but none. Then you all come along and help me anyways. Despite not even being loyal to me or to this empire. Based on how you dress, you all look like outsiders to me.
Bit, yeah. If I may be a bit blunt, war, it's unforgiving for everyone. It may be profitable to some, but you stand to lose too much. And that's why we felt taking a diplomatic approach to finding allies and assisting where we can to those along the way it's going to be better for everyone if we take an approach that's a bit different. It may be a bit bold to say that it would ever work, but I'd like to think that we can all come to some form of understanding. And I think that stands the same with you. If we can both benefit from it, why not give it a shot?
I do agree. This land does need change. I think there is too much power given to certain families. And I think there's a improper balance, and I think even the ones in charge aren't even properly in charge. I think change does need to happen. As sad as it seems, because it's already gone through it once. Well, you have my support.
There is one note that I want to bring into question. The undead situation that we dealt with. There's something that I want to ask, since you're the residing ruler of this region. It involves a bit of land to the south, if you'll indulge me a moment.
Oh. Well, how about this? They can keep that land, as long as it doesn't encroach on my town. And you give me some of the territories of the Von Shadras. I'd be doubtful they'd ever even think about your plan. Good luck trying to convince that family of anything. They're the out-of-control part I keep speaking about. Their mages and inquisitors, other things are out of control, policing everyone.
Well, it may not be a perfect route trying to take it peacefully, but until it resorts past that, we'll try sticking to it. It may not be easy, but nothing is. And I'd rather take the long way than trot around the idea of not taking the route that benefits everyone.
I would recommend disguises, infiltration into their schools. Try and learn about the inner workings of such facilities. Perhaps you will
Better
also
than-
find their inquisitors, how they make them.
That could be good.
I'll be sure to look into that.
Very well. Well,
Schools.
if I can have some of their land, then yes, I will graciously accept them taking the swamps, I'm guessing.
Yes.
There's only
I was-
swamps to my south anyway. Yeah,
True.
kind of a
But yeah,
eyesore. I'd rather have forests
that,
and hills.
it could even be beneficial to have more access to the swamp. If we are able to deliver properly on everyone's behalf, then having that section kind of carved out could be a suitable trade route if we're able to clear a more serene path through the swamp.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. That swamp is actually a defense against the... Well, I guess not really anymore, if you think about it. I really haven't seen anything or heard anything about the Crystal Empire in quite some time. But those swamps were meant to deter any land vehicles or land creatures from ever coming into our lands from the south. Sort of watery, hard to move through terrain. It's a barrier of sorts. They're machine creatures. Found it hard to trek through.
Well,
But
then we'll leave in place for now and see if
we will see, won't we, once this is all over. But I like your ideas, at least. I
Thank
don't
you.
want their schools or anything. I just want the land. I'm not magically inclined to teach magic. But she will hold out her hand and attempting to shake yours, Biran.
he'll reach out his in return.
And it is a deal. I hope you keep your promise.
Alencia nods in approval.
You have my word that we'll do everything we can.
Smiles. Well, I am the Weaver family after all. Would any of you like some fancy clothes?
Fancy
I'll raise his hand.
clothes. That sounds interesting.
We'll take some.
Very well.
You know, she's offering.
I shall weave you some strong clothes. Ones that will keep you warm in harsh environments, or cool enough in heatically acclimated environments. Alright.
Not too kind.
She is actually going to be giving you guys
I want a sweater.
The
sorry, I'm trying to remember the word for this.
noble sweater.
Are there like
I want the itchy Christmas
cloaks kind of
sweater.
things?
Thermal
I
flush.
really love
She's
the idea of a fluffy cape.
thermal fluctuation clothes.
Oh,
These are basically normal, noble-looking clothes. Like, she actually makes you guys, like, whatever kind of... So, Byron, what would you like? Would you like a suit? Or, like, just, like, So, the aesthetic of this place is very European Roman. So, like, and sort of Greek. So,
So
it's a lot of
togas and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
togas
then-
and mixtures of like a little bit of modernity, where they do also have like sometimes suits and stuff, but not always. A lot of very fine silks and stuff that they use in their like togas, other outfits.
Well, I'm already kind of wearing a toga, so I'd say if it's more formal, then a formal robe would be
Okay.
more suited.
So I just say European because there's also like a little bit of French and all that stuff, and Roman for like outfit designs and stuff. Because this is the Scalect Dominion is supposed to be my sort of European-esque inspiration. So like it's where they draw from. Icefields is like very similar but more Russian in that area. Yeah. Anyway, she will make you each an outfit. Alencia, what would you like? She can make you a dress of some kind.
Well, it would have to be as practical as the one she's wearing.
Yep.
So no, like, she wouldn't appreciate any skirts, but well, at least long skirts, but anything that gives freedom of movement in her legs and still has that sort of rich quality. Very sturdy.
It almost sounds like she wants an asymmetrical dress.
Maybe. She's not picky about design. She just would like to have something like black and blue to wear.
Alright. A nice fancy black and blue sort of flowy outfit. So it how do I explain this? So it's pants and like sort of a sort of medium split skirt. It doesn't go past your knees, and the skirt kind of sort of is able to split and open up, so it doesn't restrict your leg movements at all. It's like loosely fitted to like sort of curtain itself. If you know what I'm meaning, hopefully.
I'm nodding.
Okay. Ha!
I can give more explanation.
I'll just wait for the fan art.
I know you.
Koarl's
I know your character is actually wearing a fucking mafia suit.
Yeah, but I have something. Pop actually wants like Assassin's Creed, the what the main character has, like a full on toga with like a hood on, so you can like cover his whole body basically. If you know what I mean.
So kind of like a monastic robe with a hood.
You said Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed,
exactly.
and my brain was like, which one?
Yeah, fair, I guess.
Mine immediately went to Ezio Auditore.
Koarl will
That's-
doodle a picture of himself in
Honestly,
a big,
The same,
big ass sweater.
same here. Right away, instantly Ezio, and I'm like,
Sweetie,
Italy.
both said Ezio.
Yes. What a womanizer.
Uh,
Anyways,
Yeah, basically like a really long like white.
which Assassin's Creed? So I know what you're talking about. Which because
I'm actually looking and it's actually, I guess maybe kind of. Wait.
can you post it in like text or VC or something?
I'm trying to. To be honest, I don't even find it. It's just a long rope, like something that covers his whole body that he can like basically like hide in, I guess, if you know
Okay.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he wants something that covers up like his whole like mafia suit.
All right.
Hang on. Are you thinking something? I'll post it in the VC. Are you thinking something like this?
Wait. what I thought is like one big piece, you know?
Are you thinking from like Assassin's Creed, not Valhalla, but the one with increase?
Origins? The Egyptian
No,
one?
that's no, not Origins. The ones that set actually in Greece and Rome and stuff.
Oh, I love Odyssey. Odyssey's actually...
Yeah,
I love
Odyssey.
that one, actually.
I think that's the one you're
Combat
thinking of.
is so fucking fun. I got super wanted in that game and had, like, people or mercenaries twice my level trying to kill me. It was scary. Anyways,
I don't like the whole combat system where it's so RPG now comparatively.
the
So-
combat is fun, but the RPG system is gross.
You
Yeah.
see the
That's-
white, like basically
Oh,
all
Altair.
the all
Got it.
like all the white areas, but in one piece, right?
I see what you mean.
That's what I'm imagining. Where you can like hide in, like tiny little frog in robes.
So the original Assassin's Creed, basically. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, literally Altair.
Yeah. My brain. We grew up on 2 in Brotherhood and Revelations.
Yeah, we did.
I never played the first one, unfortunately.
Me neither. I jumped right into the second one and
Uh,
then took a full dive into Revelation.
Revelations actually did kind of describe it anyway. So, anyways, on to a different point. Next, Ulla. What would you like, Ulla? She'll also make a collar for Asta.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I love that. Anyways, sorry.
And Dot.
Are we gonna be going to like a deserty area, possibly?
Well, yeah. Well, you guys are actually going to be heading to a more oaky forest. Well, minor oak forests, as you guys will be mostly heading to urban environments, as you guys are going into the Von Shadra areas, and more than likely, well, if you guys are going to go with her suggestion and blend in as students, and sort of weave your way around the actual campus that they have of these colleges for magic, which will be really fun, I think. I gotta make school.
So like a school uniform, almost is what you suggest.
Oh, those outfits will be provided for you. This is just your own personal outfit created by her that will allow you to resist harsh environments, which will eventually come once you guys finish this place. There's actually you guys will be able to expand the Scalect Dominion possibly, or just go on your own adventures to other places. I have several different things planned.
Okay.
So these suits will actually be quite helpful. It's,
Okay, and just another question. A
Mhm.
harsh environment, would like you consider like a desert a harsh environment?
Yes, if you're stuck in the desert.
Because
Uh,
like her thing is like cold resistant, right? So I imagine her going in the desert should be twice as hot. So I thought maybe she could get like an outfit that'll keep her cool while they're wandering. There's like how in Breath of the
that's
Wild
what they do.
you have to dress specific. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess she would definitely want something to resist like the heat. Kind of like how in Breath of the Wild you gotta have the link
It
outfit.
resists both. It is able to fluctuate extreme cold and extreme heat.
Then that is what she wants.
Yeah.
She
So
wants
the outfit
something
will
to
be
resist the heat.
whichever you're liking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll take like an Arabian Dancer outfit or something.
Ooh, fun.
I don't know. This is kind of I love Final Fantasy so much. There's like my favorite armor set in Final Fantasy, and it's like the level 80 Dancer set, and I just really love it. And I think it looked really cute on Ulla.
Dot will also get a collar. What does Koarl want? What new article of clothing does Koarl want?
I want a sweater. I want like matching sweaters with bubbles.
Okay.
Yo. Noble sweater that fluctuates temperature.
In a moment. Oh,
Most
you're
fanciest hoodie ever.
I want to give Dot a hat and a monocle.
nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dot getting a hat. Well, she can't make glass, but that getting a monocle wouldn't be too hard. You can just go to the Smiths across the street.
I'm memeing a collar's fine.
Oh yeah, the collar and hat are easily done. And matching sweaters for you and
Yeah.
Bulge. PV doesn't wear clothes. Itshi.
He just
Come on,
wants
let's
two
get some close
sweaters.
to PVs.
They can make their own clothes whenever they want.
No, get some clothes.
They're not affected by anything. This is pointless.
No, you deserve some clothes. You deserve some property of your own. Get some clothes.
They will just eat the clothes.
We're gonna put PV in a dress or suit. I don't know. What,
Dude, they're
is PV actually a
ambiguous.
guy or oh, so
Androgynous, I remember.
androgynous.
What does Itshi want?
No joke. You know what the frostbite armor from Tears of the Kingdom?
I
Yeah,
have
because it
not played that game because I don't own a Switch.
Okay, well, it makes the most sense mainly because of what Itchy is. Here, I think I have an image of it.
Ooh, it looks cool. I looked it up.
Have
I
you
can
also
send it to you, Nikki.
That?
Yeah, that's
Cool.
the frostbite set.
I want to be dressed like Eric Cartman.
Well,
Next drop? Okay.
a hat for next drove.
Oh my god.
A hat.
Where will the
holes for-
hat go?
It's
How many?
Okay, it's not really a hat. It's more like gloves for each of his hands. Nice.
No, it's just a hat for each finger that he has.
No, it's like those fingerless gloves, you know?
Oh, that's dope as hell.
My god.
Yeah. Alright. Well, with that, you've gained the alliance of the Centra family, as well as a gift for helping their people out. Now that they're part of the alliance, you may also have to tell Rakan that your business here has concluded, and that he can tell the armies to lay off the trading in the Besselat and allow them to roam freely and no longer have the occupying or no longer feel like a intimidating occupying force, right?
Yep,
Very well.
it's an allied force now.
An allied force, yes.
Yep.
Well, as we are sort of reaching time.
I assume we're probably going to stay in the town for one more day since it's probably late in the afternoon at this point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you guys spent a little bit of time gathering stuff. You did make it seem it's late afternoon, start early evening.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably ask Ichi to
Yeah.
maybe upgrade his staff to
Is
something
that
better.
your fists do enough, my man?
Hmm?
Your fists do enough.
Yeah, but for times where my fists don't do enough.
If I
Yeah.
Like
add,
for
the thing
it-
is though, if I add anything extreme to your staff, it's going to require attunement.
yeah, that I don't mean to get anything like really special to it. Just slight improvement is enough.
Like you can add like a basic elemental damage to it that you have access to with one of your runes.
Which is fire, void. I don't know what cloud would be considered. Probably thunder.
Yeah.
stone would be force? Question mark.
No.
I don't know then.
Stone wouldn't do anything. Stone is for other things.
What
That's
would
more for
Vicara's
armor.
rune? Yeah, what would Vicara's rune do? If applied to a weapon or armor?
Apply it and find out.
Yeah, sure.
What?
I could try this rune on it. But
Okay.
probably next session.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you guys would like to RP a little bit, I have to pee. So I'll be right back.
Ah, shit. God has to pee.
Well,
God is-
I can't really
gotta
stay much longer though.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
dip
I
when you
also-
got to, my friend. We'll, if anything, it'll be that Alencia and Biran will probably be mutually commingling our information to Rakand, giving him all the details about both the undead and their alliance with the Lacentras, and it'll just be our council speaking with them, with Rakand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will be that. But for now, I do need to leave. So thank you, stream, for watching. I know I was amazing this session. So tune in for more next week, or actually not next week. I think I'm not going to be here next week. But
Oh, okay.
I know you.
bye bye.
Okay.
See ya.
God has to be
Alen-
a little bit kind of like that.
Alencia made like a chip and dipped.
Thank you all for joining us for today's session of Scalect Civil War.
Meh.
Join us next time as they continue their. Well, actually, we're going to do a bit of a tiny time skip. By next session, they'll just be in Lunavale, starting their next bit of their rebellion and stuff. So there will be no travel next session. So we don't have, so we aren't wasting your guys' time with travel back to the thing just to start traveling again, right?
I mean, it's canonical now. We have the Koarl portal back to Lunavale.
That is true. You
The
can
Koarl.
technically do it that way, but you also have a cart, and he can't take that with it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But hey, this is a safe place now, so if we left it here, it wouldn't exactly be too
thing.
bad of a place to leave it.
No.
Itchi just throws
I mean,
the
I could take the
cart
horse.
to Ludoville.
I could just take the horses with us too.
Yeah, but we leave the cart, which don't want
Yeah, we could just do the
But-
skip. It's fine.
Well, you guys might not be able to take the cart with you guys into the schools, as it's a little hard
to.
to
Yeah.
portray yourself as students if you're traveling around with a merchant cart. I mean, you could attempt it. As funny as it would be, I come from a wealthy merchant family. Want to buy my things?
I am not happy though that they. Well, I guess I kind of suspected it, but I'm not happy that they institutionalize.
Okay. The Von Chandras are very villainous characters, and there's a
I'm
reason
going
for
to
it.
rip their spines out of their bodies if they have institutionalized my sisters.
Thank you all for joining us today for Session of Civil War. Thank you also for the subs, the follows, the resubs, the gifted subs, all the above. I love the support you give me and all my players, as I can't do it without them. And you all for joining us. And I will see you all later. Actually, later today, I'll be running Deal Breaker or Dreamwalkers.
Oh, that's right.
As their time has changed and are now Saturday nights instead of Sunday mornings.
Nikki.
I will never catch those sessions.
Thank you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.